So this was my first time actually going into the Ricker Library, and I was a little nervous, so I brought my friend Megan with me, and it was a really fun experience. I was really amazed, especially by the huge books about individual artists, especially the ones that had this large flip up prints of the individual artists' works. But after that, me and Megan really started to dig in and start looking through the stacks. We ended up spending about 3 hours just looking through the various shelves. I noticed really early on that there were a lot of books that talked about nudity, and I've been taking life drawing this semester with grade A, so that's kind of where my mind has been at all semester. So I was really interested to see those books. I ended up checking out 5 books from the Ricker Library. 2 of them were on book art, and I checked out 3 more on nudity and human anatomy. It was Emmy Langstrade's presentation that really got me intrigued. So I found this book called Book Forms, which basically gives you step-by-step instructions on how to do your own bookbinding at home. It even includes like instructions on sewing and making your own book paste and book covers and end papers, and it really gets into the complexities of making your own covers, which I thought was really interesting. And then I also checked out a second book essentially on destroying books and turning them into sculptures, which I thought was a nice contrast and very interesting. The third book I checked out was on human anatomy, and it was by far the most complex and intricate book I'd ever seen, and I know that this will apply well to my life drawing class. The last book I checked out was on eroticism in art, and I'd love to experiment personally with visually shocking and taboo art because I feel it makes people uncomfortable, and the more that people can be exposed to it, the more socially acceptable sexuality can become in society.